We're recording. Hey guys. Not exactly the greatest of days, but had to get out here. It's pretty out here. It's a relatively nice day. Oh my god, with this thing on. I'm gonna fly this puppy here. The one we made Spyder Lake with no nose. See if I can capture this. It's a very, I hope you got that. I'm trying to track this down. This is a very good plane. This one in particular. This is the first one I built like this back in the time that you guys saw. May have noticed. I did a couple folds, cut its nose, gave it the rest of the Spyder treatment. It's a very good little bird. This one is the best of them. Mark, you may be familiar with the area back at Moreland Buena, where I do most of the flying, because it's only a couple blocks away. It's pretty humid again already. The sun's going down. I'm not going to get many flights out of here, but I did want to showcase this thing because this thing, alright, we're not throwing too terribly hard, does do a pretty good job normally. This one, like I said, this is the first one, and well, I mean, you know, it's a 50-50 chance, but like usually your first one's going to be crap or it's going to be golden. It's one of the reasons why I like to build more than one, just in case. I like to give them the chance that, like, hey, maybe the first one is a fluke. Because if you build a first design, you only build one, it is a fluke. You're not going to like it and you're going to, like, spoil it. This thing doesn't suffer from that problem. I did bring all the others of this version out here. I don't know if I suspect, I know it's blurry, I'm sorry, but it's blurry because you can watch the flights better. That one's anhedrals are a little bit jewed up because I folded them in on itself wrong. This one is virtually similar to the other one. A little bit of a stall, but not too bad, not too bad. Most of the others, I mean, they fly good. They need work. They could fly better. They fly pretty good though. Like, I'm kind of impressed with how they're handling this weather already. It is humid out here. I did bring your Spyder out. And a Spyder it is. A pretty good flight. Rocks a lot. You know, like we talked about that stress. That new plane with the no nose tries to duplicate the Y shape. The stress of the wings up that pulls the anhedrals out, which is natural to Spyder here. But of course, the more it sits to up, the more it rocks. So you have to find a delicate balance of trying to flatten that out and getting those anhedrals down so that it actually glides like it's supposed to. I mean, that was a good flight, but I feel they could be better. I mean, that was pretty, dude, that was impressive. That was a pretty good flight. I mean, they could be better if it didn't have to deal with that rocking. But that's quantitative. That's a really good flight there. And this thing, this little one here, the duplicate of that without the weight, it has no name yet. But again, it's Spyder Lake. Maybe I'll call it the arachnid. It has its moments. I think the humidity is getting to it a little bit out here already, but because the ground level has got to be worse than the air. And this is way more humid than I thought it was out here, because it felt pretty good today over the course of the day. The air is thick in this cluster. One of the things about Moreland Buena being surrounded by the trees is you can get a breeze. See the trees over there moving, and it did make me wonder if I was even going to get flights out, because when I left the other place, Menominee Falls, the other station, I thought, windy, I'm not going to get the flights in. But it's dead here, and of course in Buena, being surrounded almost entirely by trees, this copse that I sit in, it's like, it's a good area, but it also leaves it stagnant. About the only times to come in here, a good time for flight is, you know, the heat of the day, just to make sure that you burn off anything that would be in here. Not bad.